and welcome back to Adorabuild. My name is Ruth and my little dog is called Pucky, and today we're checking out this fantastic little Disney princess set of Moana. So let's open up this box and see what we have inside. So we have a couple of bags, a little separate bit for the sail, and our cute little instructions. And since this is a real-time build, it does mean that there will be a few of the little background noises, such as the rustling of all those plastic bags. And first things first, we get to build up our beautiful Moana mini doll. So again, Moana's standard skirt that we have seen before, and a very similar top that we've had in the past, but it does have loads more detail on it, heaps more detail, very detailed printing, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then I also think that we have ended up with a slightly different face print too, which is lovely to see. So we do have a little bit of a different expression for Moana, and I think that's the same hair piece, but we haven't got a flower to put in her hair this time round. And then we also get the cute little piggy that for some reason is actually going on Moana's little boat with her, even though in the film it was Hey Hey Chicken that came along on the little ocean voyage. More of this coral colour getting added in, although I have a funny feeling that it may end up getting covered a bit. Add in the two ends of the little boat. Add in these little 2x2 jumpers to again secure over that sort of seam area of those two brown plates. Then add in, let's see if I can get this correct, 1x1 lime green tiles. More lime green on the ends of the boat. Even though in the film the boat didn't really have any green on it, I think that this is one of those situations where it's much more about having those tropical colours in the set. And of course there was so much lime involved in the island and all of that sort of thing. Time to open up the little sail. Get that out. And this is actually a fabric piece. That into that little toe ball part. So that's looking really nice. Let's move those parts around a little bit. And then we start off our next little section with our 1x2 tile, adding in inverted slopes, and modified 1x4 with just the 2 studs, and add in little arch pieces. I think we then attach that to this, which I was correct. I just had to turn the page in the instructions to make sure that I was heading in the right direction. Right, and then we have our little box where we actually store the heart of Tafiti. So that's a little bit fuzzy still, isn't it? Let's see if I can do it that way. That's the little heart of Tafiti tile. Add that in to this little box. Can't even get the lid on, can I? Flower on top. And we get to tuck that in this end of the boat. So this sail really just doesn't want to stay up in a nice sort of way. So I'm wanting to sort of flop down, which looks a bit naff. Okay, it now looks like we get to build up like a little bit of an island. So let's see how we go about this. I was just looking for that brick. I'd already put it into place. It's a bit concerning, isn't it? You forget where you're up to. Sand and ocean are now all done. A little bit more sand. It looks like we have a little bit of water and a little bit of grass. Adding a lovely little seashell right there on the side. A couple of little green leaves. A round jumper now goes into place. And then we go into the back. That little part. That little branch type part. And we connect the leaf to that. Oh. Needs to be that way, I think. And there we have our lovely little build. So it looks like we pop a little work here. And Moana gets to go boat. She can't really because her arm gets away. What do you have in the picture? Oh, very squished. Okay. So there we have one of the latest little Moana sets, which looks absolutely gorgeous. I do hope that you have enjoyed this very relaxing and casual real-time build. As always, I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. Feel free to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Again, it would be lovely to see you subscribe to my channel. I do release really regular content, so I think that that's a nice reason to come and enjoy being part of Adorabuild. And until my next video, take care of yourselves and bye bye!